Welcome to the On Air channel. I'm your social space curator, Ellie Jńe, and today we are doing a product review 123 punch board that allows you to make an envelope, a bow, and a box. In my product reviews, I really just kind of like use my craft tools because I do make a lot of different things as a social space curator whenever I make my events and adorn my tables and things like that. So I just kind of like to go over like what I like about the tool, and then I just kind of use the tool to let you guys see kind of the versatility or its basic use. So here I am going to make an envelope, a ribbon, or a bow, and a box. So this is the We Are Memory Keeper tool. Whenever you open it up, what I really love about this tool is that it has a guide on the tool, so you don't have to keep up with a piece of paper like some of the other tools that it has. And then it has a really nice scoring tool that allows you to align with the box here. This is like the envelope grooves, excuse me. This is the bow guide, and it's talking about this area right here. This allows you to turn an envelope into an envelope box, these two different lines here. And then it has a small, medium, large for the box scoring line in the back and in the front. I'm going to show you all of it. Another attachment that it has is the score extender. So this allows you to make bigger projects, which is really nice. And it has an attachment that is this bone folder right here. I love when they do that. Now I have like 6 bone folders for no apparent reason, but you know, your girl is equipped. And then you have this punch tool right here, and this allows you to basically round the corners off and make notches for your box in order for you to not have to, like, you know, tape your box up if you just kind of want to have a, you know, adhesiveless box. So anyway, let's get into what we're going to make. The first thing that I like to do is kind of like swatch my paper, and I don't think I'll have a use for this paper, so I'm going to use it. And then I'm going to use this silver paper here, which is nice. It's kind of like the same thing. And then I'm going to use this moon Saturn print, and I don't know if I'm going to use all of it because I really do like to coordinate my papers, but you know, we are going to give it a go. And I'm going to actually use this paper instead of this one because this one doesn't have any glitter on it, and we need some glitter. Anyway, let's move this out the way, and we're going to bring the punch board back. And with this, I think I really want to do a envelope. No, we're gonna do the box first. Okay, so we're gonna make a box first. Now it's time for us to select a box, and I want to do the larger one, the box of this, I guess to say this instructions. So I'm going to do the 11-inch large box, which requires us to cut down this 12 by 12 sheet of paper to 11-inch by 11-inch. So we're going to take this out, move this aside, and cut this paper down. This is a very large piece of paper. I don't know why it's so large. Oh, I didn't take the top off. I just took it straight out the book. Alright, so we're cutting this down. Again, this could be a tag if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Do not waste that. And then we're going to feed this through and have this at 10 inches. Alright, we got a 10 by 10 inch right here. And now we're going to actually put this on through and guide this with the box line here. So it's at the 3, it's at the 10 inch. Oh my god, I did a 10 inch. I wanted to do 11. Anyway, what you do is you align your paper to the large box setting here, and then you just basically score. You score the large here, and then you do the box mark here, and then you flip this over. See, we just did that. I think this is the easier way to see it. So then you flip this over and you flush it up against the L here. You do your L score there. You do this score there. Then you flip it again. You go and just basically follow the pattern. Alright, and I usually like to come in towards the end and basically go back through one more and hit that line there. That line here. And hit that line there. So you should basically have, you know, how this box looks here, you should have it looking here. And one of the things that it requires you to do is cut out this triangle in these little areas here. So before we get to that point, I like to crease on these lines. So you have the long one, and it's the middle ones that you want to crease. Be very gentle, because you don't want it, you know, you might probably didn't get the, what do you call it, the score correctly. And, you know, you don't want to mess up your ball. All right. So we have that crease together, as you can see. Now you have a crease in this corner here. And all you have to do is bring it together like that. And this is why the bone folder is so important, because you want them creases to be, and I call them edges, to be like, you know, set, okay? It's one thing for your hand to do it, but it's something else for this bone folder to get going, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be too aggressive because you have foil, and you don't want to break open your cardstock paper, but you still want the bone folder to do its due diligence. So we just basically creased alongside this line here. You have the option of cutting this out if you want to. It's really up to you. But I'm going to leave it just for the simple sake of saving time. And I'm folding this box up here as well. I hope I'm giving you like a really good image here. And then I'm taking this crease right there, and we're just folding it in, you know? It's a pattern. We got 4 sides to do everything. And as you can see, this box tends to come together like this, right? Now you have the option to tape this on the inside if you want to. You have the option also to like cut this triangle out here to hold the box. It's really up to you. But what I'm going to do is show you how you can close this box up. And what you would need to do is know that on the left side is the rounder space, and then on the right side is the corner. Is the, what do you call that? The corner slitter. So you just do all 4 sides like this. Good job. All right, and essentially what it would allow you to do is fold your box up and feed into itself. So the bottom 2, and we haven't creased these just yet. Bottom 2 will come together and allow you to like gather this together. But you know, let's do one step at a time because I'm over here skipping steps. What you want to do is cut out those corner pieces that I was telling you so it could actually come together nicely. So there's these little triangles here, and I have a notch puncher for envelopes, and I'll show you that in another product review video. But as far as like, you know, just showing you that you don't need so many tools, I'm gonna use scissors, even though it seems like I try to avoid it with my punching tool. Okay, so as you can see, is I cut off the triangle pieces all to the left of every side. All you do is flip over one of the pieces like this. You take some runner tape, double-sided tape, glue, any adhesive that you have, and you run that there like this, and you just kind of line this box up and stick it on the inside like that, as you can see. Boom. And then that begins to build your box. I think, you know, double-sided tape might be a little bit better for this project, simply because, as you can see, I'm using the runner tape and it just runs out of space. But you know, it's all about preference here. I'm more so concerned about like convenience. But see, I'm just gonna do that. And in order to close this box up, that's the last few pieces that I'm going to do. And I'm gonna line it up like this. Here we go. Come on. Do not fail me. And we're gonna bring this through as well. Like this. There we go. And then we just bring those two in again. And I just wanted to show you have like an open box. You see that? It no longer has those extra pieces of paper in there. And you just fold that up. You do the same. You gotta just kind of wiggle it a little bit on the outside there. And you have a perfect box. Look at that. And this is the bottom. I love that the bottom is flat. It's just so pretty to me. But anyway, this basically concludes, you know, the DIY, or how do you use, or the punch board, 1, 2, 3 punch board to make a box. This was the simplest way for me. If you have any questions, let me know. I am Ellie Jńe, your social space curator. I love to live and I live to share. And I love making these type of little gifts and stuff for special occasions, social occasions. So please take a look at those other videos that I have. Saying that, I'm signing off, and then I'm gonna come back with a video on how to make the envelope and how to make this bow. So I look forward to chatting with you guys soon. Bye.